Anyway, let's see if we can fix this. You guys, I am still in my pajamas. I got my bonnet on. I'm still in my pajamas. Good morning to everybody. I hope everybody is feeling as happy and as blessed and as fruitful as I am today. I wanted to come on here early this morning and I want to be a living testimony, literally. Hello, good morning. Um, Basically, really, literally a living testimony. And it took me going through some things to really be able to testify about how good God is. And it's unfortunately that I have to, um, you know, say it the way that I'm saying it. But I always knew how good God is, never past tense, is. Um, but like a normal person going through things in my life, if I find favor in your sight, Lord. Anyway, unfortunately, I had to experience some horrific things in my life and really learn to really trust God and wait on God and really really lean on Him to realize how amazing He is. There are no amount of emotions or words I can express or say to get you to understand the things that I have experienced in God's good grace. When God said, ask and you shall receive, He meant that. You know, I have a lot of videos where I come on here and I give testimonies. The place that they were at, a lot of times I would be like, you know, I really wasn't optimistic about it. I just thought, oh, these people are lucky. These people are full of, or whatever. I had my opinion about it because I wasn't where I'm at right now. And I've always been the kind of person, I believe that chalk is cheap. I believe that I would say this, that a person can say something all day, computer, um, I have such a peace about me this morning because there's words that I can describe to you. I pray for everybody to encounter the things that I have encountered. I pray that people feel the same and receive the same confirmation um, that I receive. And I say this to say, lately, right? I've asked God, I say, God, reveal this to me, or God, do this for me, or this is this, because He knows I'm always asking for something. I'm never asking for anything that's like outlandish or disrespectful, but I asked Him for something, and it's amazing. I'm going to tell you guys something. Hold fast, hold tight, hold on. He's got your back. Like I told you yesterday, He told me that He hears you, He sees you, He has your back. I keep trying to explain to you guys, and I had to explain to myself that God moves when He sees fit. I'm a living testimony that annoying. A living testimony that He moves when He sees fit. For the last 3 months, like really 2 months, I've asked God to move something around in my life that I know that would like really put me at peace. Move some things around that will be beneficial to me spiritually. Organize and move some things around. And it got to the point where I felt like I was begging, and then I would go into this, place of, well, I'm just not going to ask you, God. I'm just not going to ask you anymore. I guess it's not in your will, or this is this. And, I love that he did not answer my prayers when I asked him to answer my prayers. He answered when he saw fit, or when he thought, I was in a good place, or, the situation, was in a good place. And I'm so grateful for him for that. And I have to keep saying this. He answers, and he conducts in a manner of when he sees fit. Sometimes his rejection, all the time, the rejection that you receive is his protection. And I'm just learning that now. And it's amazing we have to um how we have to learn things, even though we don't like the method that he may use. But I wholeheartedly believe that um it is for our protection. And I'm just amazed right now because I feel like um I don't know what I feel like. I cannot tell you guys how humble and peaceful I am right now. And I also know this whole YouTube thing, I always talked about being transparent and, being open and, wanting to share different aspects of my life. But you know what God revealed to me? There are just some things that are just priceless. Some things that are just too priceless and too special. And sometimes we just got to humble ourselves and just keep it to ourselves, even though we want to, testify and spread the word, but not everything's for everybody. Not everything should be talked about. And that's hard for me because I want to be a living testimony. I want to say, hey, I prayed to God about this, and this is what he did for me. But he revealed to me that there's just some things that are just so priceless and just so precious that we should enjoy those things with him only. Excuse me. And I just want everybody to really be encouraged this morning and know that God has your back. Um, know that it's not about you, would never be about you, that it's about God. And it's always about God. And it's about what he sees fit for you. And it's about his timing. That's what I want to say. It's about his timing. It's not when you want it and how you want it and where you want it and this and that. It's about is it in his will for you? Is it the right time for you? I talked about this another time where I was so excited to get my own place, and I was this and I was that and I was rushing. And to be honest with you, I really wasn't ready for that. And I got into this apartment over 16 years ago, and something happened. Something really horrific happened. My whole darn apartment burned to the ground. Matter of fact, it's in the newspaper if you look it up. Well, I'm not going to get into what happened with that, but and I realized that no, God's not going to burn my stuff to the ground. But I realized, to be honest with you, I really wasn't ready for that. Rejection is always his protection, even though it might look good, even though it might feel good, and even though it might sound good. But know that God is in control and that we can't do nothing out here without him. Um, and it's about his timing. It's about his timing. It's about his timing. And he did something really amazing for me that I have been asking him about. And even though I was going through whatever I was going through, maybe like a little bit of depression or whatever, because we all have some form of depression. So I'm going to be clear about that. So anybody that ever tells you they've never been sad, they've never been depressed, they've never been hurt, um, or whatever, I find that really, really hard to believe. Somebody, some way, is going to get hurt. So it'd rather be losing a job, losing a loved one, losing a relationship, a friendship, whatever. Someone is going to go, and we all have, we grieve on different levels and we grieve different ways. Because a lot of time when you start talking about, oh, I was just down the other day and I was, excuse me, feeling a little bit depressed, people are just like, that word, that ugly word, depression. People are so scared of that word. Like, Don't be. It's not an ugly word. Um, it'll it really isn't. But anyway, even though I was going through my own little thing, and you know, God saw fit to um answer one of my blessings that I had been like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I had been praying about for months. And I'm just like, when it happened, I had to actually stop and pause and look up like, wow, like you really did that for me. Like, wow, I thought you was never gonna do that. I thought you was never gonna bless me. I thought you was never gonna work that situation out. I thought you were never going to work those situations. I'm serious. I was like, and I was in the store and I'm just, I had to stop and I looked up and I was like, I see you. I feel you. I thank you. I love you. You got me. Wow. You really, really got me. It's not about what I wanted or how I wanted. It was about you seeing, it was about your timing. And when you knew that I would be able to receive these blessings and receive these confirmations, confirmation. Mm. Right now, you can't tell me nothing. There's nothing that anybody could ever say to me. Thank you so much. And you know what? Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy morning, because I know you're at work. I really, really appreciate your support. Could be in the middle of the grocery store and you know that I'm on, and you come on and you show your love and you say hi. And I really appreciate that. And I also, wish the same for you. I wish that, God blesses you exceedingly abundantly and above all that you could ask for. Um, okay. Um, you okay? My child is just coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing. But anyway, you have a good therapy. I myself am, by the grace of God, he's my therapy. But I would like to, probably get into, do that myself. But thank you. I really appreciate you coming by. And like I said, I'm not going to hold you guys up too long. I just wanted to let you guys know that he hears you, he sees you, he loves you, he has your back. Um, I'm sorry. It's about his timing and when he sees fit. Um, but I want you guys to listen to something um before I go. I still have my bonnet on. Um, thank you. My bonnet on, my pajamas on. It's crazy how it's cold outside. Yesterday was spring weather, and today it's cold as I don't know what. But I want you guys to listen to something before I let you go. One of the things that is of great benefit to every believer is self-assessment. It is important to have people look at our lives and examine our lives for a variety of reasons. Perhaps to get at foundational issues that we have yet to get to. And it's good to have people examine us, whether they do it spiritually or spiritually, to come to some sense of conclusions about what we need to do, some diagnoses, or perhaps what we have evolved into. It is healthy to do that. But it is equally as important for us to look at our own lives. Because I also believe that as you go through your own life, through self-assessment, you also come to a place of self-realization. I'm gonna tell y'all something too. I am under attack right now by the enemy, like for real. And even though I'm humble and I'm peaceful and I'm quiet, God, the enemy did not want to see that blessing. The enemy did not want to. The enemy did not want God to bless me the way that He did yesterday. The enemy did not want God to answer that prayer that I've been praying for a while. He did not. And right now, when you live in the spirit, when you live in the spirit or try to walk in the spirit, The enemy is so jealous and he will try to attack you. And what he's doing to me, like right now as we speak, is trying to give me a headache and um, make me feel some feelings and emotions that I felt when I was in a dark place. But I'm here to tell you that Satan is a liar, um, and the truth is not in him, and he needs to fuck off. No one, I'm not, and don't let nobody steal your joy. Do not let the enemy. um, excuse me. Yeah, he needs to f off. About your weaknesses. You put yourself in a position where you really can appreciate the grace of God. You see, people of God, many people live in denial. Some people have perfected the art of living in denial. Oftentimes, the church can create that space for us so we can pretend that everything is real. We can come together, look sanctimonious, throw together theological phrases, and pretend that all is well in our lives. But in fact, we have private struggles that we are afraid to address. We have things that are eroding our destiny on the inside out. And oftentimes we don't want to deal with those things for fear of what it might cost us. But all of us must understand that there is in all of us this tension, this struggle that I don't mean no harm. Mm-mm. Get behind me. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go. Um, I'm gonna go. Some of y'all just don't learn. It is imperative that you don't allow people to put mess on your spirit early in the morning. It's imperative that you do not take someone else's shit and give it to someone else. The transfer of negative energy. Um, yeah. I love you guys for real. I pray that you guys have the strength to forgive. I pray that you guys have the same revelations that I've had. I pray that you guys have had the same um, uplifting encounters and with God and angels. I just pray that you guys just are just everything is accordingly as God sees fit. You guys, I'm going to be back in a little while, and you guys have a wonderful day. Um, I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support.